The Zentor came to me in the lockdown period, and I've got a Studio B at home that's been super creative. I was using another interface that has only 2 inputs. I was already excited to explore this because it has a lot of I/O. The first thing that hit me was, even though I'm using very small iLoud speakers in Studio B, they seem to be more precise and more defined and have a more solid sound stage. And then I checked out the headphone outputs. There are 2, which is another bonus for me because I do a lot of collaborative work, like duets. When I'm traveling, very often we only have headphones to work on, so me and my colleague can both have a separate headphone feed. I just had a record mastered at Sterling Sound by Joe Laporta, who's a great genius. They sent over the masters for approval, and I thought it was a great opportunity to have a listen on the Zentor. That the headphone output was very controlled. Obviously it's very extended. I'm really into bottom end. There's a lot of bottom end on the record. It was an experiment, but I felt I was able to judge the quality of the mastering. So playback sounded great on my incredible Audeze planar headphones and sounded great on the little iLoud speakers. Actually, we're recording this in my Studio A, but also the output is feeding the Barefoots, and that sounds awesome as well. There's 2 aspects, aren't there, to sound quality: output and input. This box has got lots of inputs. It's got 4, it says they're guitar inputs, but keyboard inputs. I just use them for synths. It sounds great. It's got 4 jacks on the front and 4 combis on the back, so I can hook up 8 sources from my modular if I want to. That's all been really transparent. It's been sounding really good. I've been getting scale and dynamic out of the modulars, which has been great. And I can't really separate sound quality from the effects, actually, because I really like tracking through anything, really, analog effects, if I've got them. If I'm traveling or I'm in Studio B, I haven't got so many analog effects, but the Zentor can access the kind of pretty impressive set of plugins that I didn't know before, and I've been experimenting with them a lot. When I'm tracking, I've set this up in such a way that the signal comes in, goes through the effects, and then goes to the computer to record, always going through a vintage mic pre emulator or a guitar ramp or a EQ. All the inputs and outputs are governed by this very flexible routing matrix. When I first saw it on the Orion HD that my friend bought for his Pro Tools rig, I was really confused by it, but it turns out it's really simple. It's just drag and drop. I'm feeling that I'm able to make compromise-free recordings on the road, in my bedroom, in a hotel, wherever I might be. I'm very confident that I can make great sounding recordings with the box.